Guys, welcome back to dramatic video. We gotta have to do dramatic videos now, guys, because I think that dramatic videos, guys, you either have to be on YouTube or get off YouTube. In this reselling world, dramatic videos are, I think, number one. Not to get subscribers, to get views. See, that's people don't understand that subscribers realistically um, do not bring you income on YouTube. Views can bring you income depending on who. Of course, the more subscribers can view the video, it will be more possible money, but not necessarily. But whatever. I just want to point out that I recently made a video about Pegasus launch. One of his viewers, actually a couple already, that came out for the video that I made about his opinions and left a comment in my on my video, and I replied their views about what he's trying to do, saying that I don't understand him, and I perfectly understand him. In reality, I actually replied to one of the, if you're watching Aussie North Flipper, guess he's from Australia. So, the thing about it is it's kind of interesting that people, of course, every person has to express their opinions about things, which is fine, normal. I guess the people who watch the video from the reselling community, which I appreciate, left comments. John Rodrelix. John actually is a good dude. John, thank you to you and your family for watching my stuff and commenting sometimes. Comment on a lot of John Rodrelix Facebook posts, because he is like in a similar way like me, like he's, a lot of things that he does, I would do the same. So, Mr. Sadie, and I don't have it open, guys, so I apologize if I didn't mention someone, but there were viewers from which probably not subscribed to me anyway, which is fine, from Pegasus Lounge, that love his content, and came out and pointed out one of the Austin North Flipper had 4 comments today. And it was kind of interesting. I understand his points of view. He kind of brought out a point, which is fine. We always agree to disagree, right? And that's normal, normal type of situation. I basically told him that Pegasus Lounge also making money on content, somewhat money, don't know how much. I didn't go to Social Blade. Pegasus Lounge can go to my content or channel, see Social Blade, that I don't make any money. His name is Mason. And the views that are expressed, of course, can differ on stuff. All content creators are in a space to make money, that are making money. They cannot continue. My point was to his video about John and Jenna channel flipping in easy, and there was about James that he put out. Surprisingly, he didn't put out one. Maybe I missed one from Josh Galt, maybe from some other people that he probably made. I didn't see them. About what's her name, at home, Carrie at home, and so some, most of you who are on YouTube world, you watched the videos that he made. So the thing about it is, that's fine. One is Aussie North Slipper said that he wants Pegasus launch to make a video about me, which is fine. If he will make a video about me, maybe it will bring me some views, some subscribers. That's possible. Some haters. I'll make some money, Mason, if you're gonna do it. Come on, help me out here, man. He's like, well, guys, here's Roman. He's not making any money on YouTube, but he created a video against me. How is that possible? Only people who make money on YouTube make videos about me because they know they'll get views and more subscribers, more haters. It's not about it, actually, guys. It's funny. And I was not, because he doesn't see my life. See, that's the bullshit about YouTube content creators like me, for example, right? Because I'm one of them. Is that they are different in things that they're doing. So someone can come out and say, I repeatedly said that I don't make money on YouTube at all, that let alone don't make much on reselling. So apparently people tend to not understand a lot of other. One of his people who like his channel came out and said that his point is to create like branding and get stuff, like stuff from China, for example, sell on Amazon, and you get like order repeated things. You create your own brand, which is fine, which is normal business practice, I think, in my opinion. I know people who do that. They create certain things and order, like put it out on Amazon, for example, and sell it. It's fine. It's another business model. The point was that I didn't understand what he was trying to say. My point was that he feeds off the content creators that have a lot of subscribers, for example, and have videos about certain things, about reselling, memberships, courses, stuff like that. And I pointed out that's fine. It's like not just in reselling space. People tend to do that everywhere. I don't do it, but that's my personal business. And a lot of other people don't, but a lot of others do. So you cannot, compare like everyone. It's not like everyone is a clone. The thing about it is also that I brought out in my video about him is that he pointed out Carry It Home, for example, doing this math thing about how many items you need to list a day. And I understand Mason's point on there. It's kind of understandable. It's fine. I replied to Aussie North Flipper today that there are a lot of dumb people in this country, unfortunately. It's a fact. You can be mad at me, you can hate me, unsubscribe. There are a lot of dumb people. Unfortunately, point was from Aussie North Flipper about courses, is that people pay for courses, for example, right? That they can learn themselves, which is simple. So it's a simple thing, guys. Let me put it this way. Because I don't get so big reach in YouTube algorithm to reach to a lot of people who watch this debacles that I put out sometimes, is that reselling is not a fucking, how do I put it? See, that's where my English is not, because I forget words and actually it's not good. It's not some kind of high calculus or like high degree. You don't have to have PhD, master's degree, bachelor's degree, even associate degree, or even get a GED to do reselling. See, that's maybe it's misleading that I may offend some people who didn't go to school at all or just didn't graduate or whatever. It's not. It's not at all. The points were that are made by a lot of people who create content for people who apparently will pay for some kind of course, and they don't understand that they can not learn it, but just do it, learn it even in a way on how they're trying to accomplish in their business, not just reselling. Reselling is just a part of it. I've been doing it for many years. I've been doing it for almost 20 something years. I do have side hustles too. And my situation is completely different from someone who's in different state, in different city, in different county, different street, compared to someone else. Everyone's different situations. Um, I don't live high lifestyle. I don't have a high demanding lifestyle compared to someone else. Um, Learning is not rocket science. Rocket science. So his points are brought out about courses a little bit. He has his own ideas about what business structure has to be like, right? Apparently, he does know the structure how business is supposed to be run, which is fine. I don't disagree with that. Him pointing out someone else process of what they're trying to teach through their YouTube content would be viewed by each person unique way. For me, I don't need any fucking courses. I know what to do. But maybe because I've been doing it for so long. Newer person, or like depending on age, depending on like I said, where they live, there are so many factors in this. So his points were about business ideas that he's trying to accomplish, which is fine. He's a content creator. He gonna do that. He gonna touch up on bigger channels that can bring views on his videos, right? Because he's done on Flipping in Easy, on James, Health for Stray, some other. Carry at Home has a lot of subscribers. So he's done videos on mostly channels. Second Chance Speaker, I didn't watch that. Austin or Slipper pointed out Second Chance Speaker. I didn't watch those videos yet. Sorry, I don't have time. I apologize. I watch very kind content like Wolfman's Goodies. That doesn't give me blood pressure, which I already have really bad blood pressure, and doesn't create this bad headache for me. There are a lot of people who are in a community. It doesn't matter if it's reselling or some other ones that are kind of, I would say, the proper word would be narcissistic. Some other words. It can be in any community, not just in social media. It can be with your own friends. What are you gonna do? Nothing. You can be friends with those people or not be friends with those people. People don't care, believe me, Mason. I know I'm talking to you. You can prove your points. You can socialize, have like presidents do this thing with like podiums and do this debates. Bring John from Flipping and Easy, do a debate. Or Josh Galt. Or me. We can do a debate, like do like a podcast debate. It's fun. People come over and view that, right? One person I pointed out, he does make money. John Rod Relics was in his comments. And he disagreed because I read the comment about that he's not making money on YouTube, but in reality he is. I don't. you can go look at everything. Even John Rodriguez makes some money on YouTube, a little bit, possibly, not a lot. John Flipping in Easy showed what he makes, which is it's like a side hustle type of income, right? Like John does not make like $100 million, per year on YouTube. But he's kind enough to share his lives freely or for the members, for example, he has memberships, as he's always saying about. He's open about it. Other content creators are open about it. There are Patreons, of course. People can go watch if they have money. The difference here is that there are people who work full-time jobs. They have good income, probably making $100,000 a year, maybe some a little bit less, depending on what kind of jobs they do, what their lifestyle is, where they live, how much they pay for their bills, mortgage, whatever. Also, people who don't have much money, that can't, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, afford certain things. That's understandable. But points are that everyone has their own opinion, and the more content there will be put out, there will be people who disagree. It's like like I pointed out to his in my video that there is misinformation. Unfortunately, that's misinformation everywhere. Look at my dental insurance, my poor dental insurance that I have to buy because I don't have a full-time job that covers any medical. They sent a request to do certain procedure on me, my dentist, which did X-rays and sent the explanation why I need this procedure. And guess what? I got a letter saying I do not need that procedure from dental insurance dentist who looked at the same freaking X-rays, same results, read the summary from my dentist, and guess what? They're not gonna cover it. They said their dentist from insurance said no, 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 no. He doesn't need that procedure. Is it misinformation? Is it something? You talked about people on YouTube and social media doing videos, providing certain degree of help or information for something, trying to teach someone. Person next to me will say, "Oh, that's valuable information," and I'll say, "No, it's not valuable information. I know this stuff. I don't need to buy a course or pay for some kind of school to learn that. Reselling is not you're not a surgeon, okay? You're not an attorney. You're not a dentist. For those professions, if you're gonna start speaking out without any freaking degree or proof of what the hell you're talking about, that would not make any sense. You don't know that. You didn't go to medical school. You didn't go to dental school. You didn't go to law school. If you're gonna try to become a banker and do accounting for someone without any freaking knowledge, who's gonna go to you? You're gonna advertise, "Oh, I'm an accountant, but I cannot freaking count." Reselling is not rocket science, right? There will be haters, people who say, "We work our full-time job, we make certain amount of money, we provide for our family," if they have a family. There are a lot of people who are divorced that don't have a family. People don't consider that. They think, "Oh, everyone has a family." Like, hey, this guy has a family, has 5 kids. This guy has a family, has 3 kids. They don't consider how many people are divorced in this country. And they're living on their own. Some paying their child support, some just live by themselves. They don't understand this process. They probably do, but they don't consider how much money that person needs to make a living, or a person who has a big family needs to make money to make a living. Person lives in this place or that place. It's all different. People don't realize how different it is, and he points out certain things in his videos, which is fine. I know what he's trying to accomplish. People who watched my video, they kind of misunderstand. Maybe because I speak with an accent, right? They don't understand my points. I do understand my own points here. John Flipping and Easy, he brought out a point which is in my video about him saying something about low sell-through items back in the day. Then he said he changed his opinion. People change their opinions all the time about not just reselling, about everything in general. It's just kind of happens. You back up your things with some other words or some kind of explanation. Carry it home, as I said, math that she was doing with how many items you need to list to invest into another trip. It's not, you know, if person is not dumb enough, let me put it this way, they understand how much money they got in their bank account, how much money they sold per day, how much money they can invest in another sourcing opportunity. If they're not dumb enough, they'll understand that. If they're dumb, they don't, and their business may not succeed. It doesn't matter if it's reselling or not. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's hard to explain for me personally to someone else what I'm thinking about, but maybe I don't make any fucking sense. Who knows? But my points here is that there are content creators who don't feed off that kind of stuff, right? They're doing their thing. They're doing their like the Wolfman's Goodies. I did a video on him yesterday about the channel. I only have 5 views. People here, unfortunately, either, you know, there is no kindness anymore in this world. There is no human type of reaction. People tend to always disagree with something that someone else does. YouTube is an evil empire. It drags all this negativity towards someone creating certain content. It can be me, it can be someone else, can be other creator from completely different category. People tend to go into comments. Smart people, in my opinion, you know, Mason, if you looking at reselling community, if you ever watch this video, for example, you probably don't. Look at how many videos were created about reselling community recently and how many views those videos got, how many points were proven, how many things were said. This community, as an example, is divided. It is understandable. Politics are divided. In everything, families are divided on opinions about everything. Husbands and wives are divided on opinions, living together for many years. You know, it's like a never-ending circle of things that can be argued in certain ways. Nice way, bad way, really like kind way. And it's not the points that people prove. There are, of course, I was I was an opponent, and I'm still is, of things that can be learned for free, right? That you can teach yourself for free. I've done it myself. I've done it myself. I learned everything for free. I'm kind of a person, that's street learner, right? I'm learning from a lot of other people for free. I don't need to pay for courses or anything. But there are people that have money, apparently, that maybe have jobs, full-time jobs, where they can afford to pay for memberships. They can afford to pay for Patreons. They can afford to pay for courses or some merch or some other stuff. I did support a lot of people, don't get me wrong, in the community. I don't make much money, but I always say it in my videos. But I do support them. People who provide kindness and provide information. I know how hard it is. They edit their videos. They take time. They put out very good content, interesting content about different things. I'm not the person, of course. I've done, my YouTube channel is not the right way of doing YouTube channel, and I always said it. But points that I'm trying to accomplish sometimes in those types of videos are the points where I would not, you know, if you're trying to prove your point about some kind of thing, saying that you're not making money by doing content, it's bullshit. It's not real. You cannot argue that. You have to show the numbers on you from how much money you made on YouTube. John Flipping in is showing his. Other content creators, I have not seen those types of videos. Maybe I missed them. I didn't see it. It's rare. It's their business if they want to do it or not. I don't show my numbers ever. It's my business. Not just YouTube, but reselling. But it's not. A lot of people are not. People are going there. There are talking heads like me that go on lives, that go on podcasts, and talk about different things. They're proving their points about things in life. And that's their freedom. They can do that. That's free for them to do. It's nice, to interact. You know, there is regarding anything else that you can point out. You can point it out in your videos. It's fine. You have your opinion about things. That's fine. Everyone else has their own opinions about things too. If I'm wrong about things, let me know. Like I said, there are people who viewed the video and left comments, and I really appreciate it, that they disagreed. People from the community, of course, agreed with my points. A few that watch my content. John, Red Relics. But like I said, and I watch a lot of content, Mason. I watch content from almost a lot of channels. Not consecutively, but when I'm listening, or I would listen and watch and some in the evening because I don't sleep much. So anyway, I wanna end this video on the point that this whole hoopla of content creation, of opinions, of everything, drama, what feeds it, right? Drama feeds views, drama feeds subscribers. It's difficult to make your YouTube channel successful not on drama in this particular space. We're not ASMR. We're not some kind of channel that promote some kind of other things that people love to watch, like physical construction, people doing stuff with their hands, people providing some kind of comedy that have very good marketing, that people provide content about how to build your YouTube channel, right? All that stuff. We, as resellers, because I am a reseller, try to accomplish something in this space by providing maybe somewhat valuable information. Maybe I don't do what sold videos. I don't do rarely do what I found videos, only on shorts. And I'm trying to accomplish something in my situation that is pretty much is not possible, is to gain views on videos that are not gonna be viewed. And I'm not alone. There are thousands of people like that. And there are people who buy views, there are people who buy subscribers. Is it wrong? It's their business. For me, it's wrong. From my personal stance that I'm trying, it's wrong. I'm not gonna do that. But there are people who don't agree with my views. I don't agree somewhat with your views. You don't agree with John and Flipping and Easy, James, Hell for Stray, some other content creators that you made views on certain things. Maybe you agree on some other things. So we tend to agree to disagree. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Maybe it was a little bit of a misunderstandable video. If hit the like button, guys. Share. Share it with Mason, guys. Maybe, Mason, you're welcome to make a video about it. That's fine. I just, apparently people don't understand my points of views. Maybe there are people who don't understand your points of views, some other content creators' views. But I'm not, trying to start some kind of big war unless I'm dragged into it. And when I get into that kind of thing, you don't want to see my evilness come out much, because, I'm trying to be nice somewhat. I create drama videos sometimes, which are not good anyway. But it's not to do some kind of bad stuff. It's not about it. If you want to go look at bad stuff, go at current situation in the world. That's not a good stuff. happening everywhere in the world right now. The world became evil, uh, misunderstandable. People are pretty much, governments don't care about people much, but that's for another topic. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe, hit the like button. Take care, stay healthy.